Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. This is Ellen Campbell with Campbell's Creations, and today I'm gonna show y'all how I make my feathers. This process you'll be able to use on a whole fabric quilt, king size, queen size, and I'm using the Everwave 2-inch ruler here. Like this. You can see it on my background. And this is the 2-inch humps here. And they're a bit smaller. But I'm going to use the big side, which is an 8-inch, which make my spine for my feathers. Hello, the confident quilter, Gladys Paul. How you doing? Hello, welcome, welcome. And I also have my marking pen, which is a heat erasable, refillable pen that you use. And I got it off of Amazon. And I got the ruler also from Temu. It's a Everwave 2-inch. And these are what I'm using to draw my registration marks that I'm going to go by. And this is the box that the pens come in. You get them off of Amazon. Try to give you a close-up view. They are heat erasable. They come with so many different pens and so many refillable colors that you can use for all types of fabric. And you get the pens that come with them, different colors, red, blue, white. It kind of color code the pen or what color you'll be marking with. And I ordered like 2 boxes of these because they are really good. They're better than chalk sometime when you need a color. And they come with a cap that you put on the end that keeps them protected. And I have 2 fat quarters and a piece of foam as batting right here. I already have kind of sandwiched together, and I pinned the outside edge. I did not sew my edge for a reason when I'm quilting now. And just this small right here, I will have extra space that would need to lay somewhere. So once I'm done quilting, then I go back and sew in my edges. So from one side to another, I'm going to take this ruler and I'm going to line up with this mark here, the dotted line in here. I want to show y'all the dotted line in here because, oh, wait a minute. These lines are registration marks. And I'm using this one in here, right here, small. I go from this one to the one on this end here, and I line them back up to connect to make this go a little further. So by all due respect, I'm going to hang this mark on the edge, and I use my marking tool. And I stop at my next registration line. Now, you can do these any way you like, but I'm lining up my lines. Let me see if I can show you this. I made my first line on the fabric here, and I'm lining up this registration line with the dots on it to connect with the next to make this final for this feather. And it helps keep it straight, help it lines up, and you can just continue to move. You can do it straight, you can do it crooked. But I'm trying my best to keep it going in a straight demeanor. Okay, this is what I have. If y'all can see that. I got this line, first line drawn. And I'm going to go back and draw some more. So I don't really start quilting until I have got all my lines, registration lines drawn, and how I want this to lay. So I'm flipping my ruler over because you can flip it this way and use it, and then flip it this way. So I'm flipping it this way, and I'm measure, well, kind of get my idea of feathers line up. I don't want it too close because in the tight of the throat space here, I want to have room to run my feathers. And on these heat erasable pens, I tell you, you got to pay attention because the ink will run out. You can use it up pretty fast. And I do have registration marks, which I didn't put them on the other one. And I have to go back to those marks because those marks would be the used as boundaries, as in do not cross your boundary. So I'm going to flip back to this side, line up, just a quick marking, line it up. And these marks here will erase with an iron. So now I'm going to draw my line, which these are just registration marks, but these registration marks will help you to create a beautiful, beautiful quilt.
Grandma,
Hmm.
I'm gonna close the door for a second because I'm playing music and doing the dishes, and when I'm finished, I'll open it.
Okay. Get these lines in here. And I'm going to show y'all what I'm doing. This is something it been on my mind for a minute to show y'all because I haven't found a video that really show y'all details and details on how it's really done. You be finding yourself guessing sometime, and it's okay. Line it up and stop. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all what I have for. And if y'all can see this clearly, let me back it up some. Oh, nope. Well, you might can see it clearly now. How I got the lines drawn in it. They are registration lines. And a lot of time you hear quilters talk about your registration lines. Respect your lines. Do not cross them. Do not go over them. I'm going to tell you the same thing. Respect your registration lines and please do not cross over them. And I'm going to do one more line of rows here. Registration lines, get these markings in. That way I can line it up, slide my ruler down, line it back up. It take time. And quilting, it gonna take some time. But when you done, you have a beautiful, beautiful completed project. And this is how I do mine. And I finished a quilt some time ago. I shared with y'all. And I did it using ruler quilts, uh, rulers. And let me check this right quick. Okay, I'm not gonna go with another one. I'm just gonna leave that there, and I'm gonna pull the top off of this and cap it on that pen to save the ink because it will dry out. And I also had went on and took out a couple extra refills, and as you can see, this is the cap on that refill end tip. Oh, hello, hello. Let me see. Can I see who I got here? The Confident Quilter, Nicole Jones. Hello, Miss Ellen. Hello. Thank you for coming. Tuba Chat. Hello, Tuba Chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, let me tell y'all, if y'all looking to grow y'all channel while y'all practicing and quilting and sewing, please go and subscribe to Tuba Chat. They are super good on helping you to build your audience with other YouTube creators. So go subscribe to Tuba Chat. They're very good, and I do fully support them. It's so glad to see everybody and welcome. I'm happy y'all here. So now I have all my registration lines drawn. Let me show y'all my quilt before I go on and start on this. Now, as y'all remember, some time ago, this quilt I done here was using rulers. If y'all can see this, it's kind of heavy, and I like making heavy quilts because when you do heavy quilts, they'll keep you much warmer, especially when you use a wool in the center of it. I use one layer of wool felt, which is felt on a roll, or felt you can get by the bulk, and it comes 72 inches or longer. And I would get like 6 yards of that felt, and I would connect them to make them fit a larger quilt. Now, this is a queen size quilt that I did in some featherings, and I did this on a domestic sewing machine. I have a Juki 2000 TL. No, it's QL or QT, one of those. I've been had it for the longest. It's old. It's over 10 years old or more. I got it when it was brand new, and it's a Juki. I like a Juki sewing machine, but this is the quilt. And some of the circles, I have feathering inside, and I have center it. I have on some of the design where I hope y'all can see this pretty good. But I'm showing y'all this to show y'all. Y'all can take rulers and integrate it with free motion quilting and create something beautiful. And this is did on a domestic. I do have a larger machine back here, but I did it on this domestic machine that you see right here. And now I'm gonna start showing you my free motion. So I already have it pinned down. It's not sewed down on the edge as people bind they it's basting, y'all. As people base their quilt, I do base my quilt. I just didn't do this because this is a sample block, and I'm using a foam in it uh, as a batting. And I'm gonna start by right here. Drop my needle down. I have my quilting foot already on this I have the quilting foot already on, so I have to bring my thread to the top. That's something that don't want to pull it up unless I drop my foot, presser foot, or hopping foot. Okay, I don't like it when it make my thread just pull and pull and pull. So I'm gonna hold, and here it come. Okay, I have them to the top. Drop my foot again. Take a few stitches. And I take my time and do this, y'all. I'm following this line as closely as I can because it's a guideline. It's not a line that you definitely have to stay on target with. Everybody's sewing quilt a little bit different. Oh, wow. So cut this tail. And my machine came unthreaded. So, see, I have issues too. My thread comes. Okay, it's caught. So I'm going to have to take all that loose. Get it going back here. I don't want it to wrap around anything. And sometimes using domestic sewing machine, y'all know we runs into a few issues. Sometimes we get machine going that are so beautiful. Now my bobbin thread is still attached. I haven't cut it, and I won't cut it. I'm just gonna tie in by making a few extra stitches. Oh, I laid the ruler here. Okay. I thread my needle by using one of the little silver needle threaders. And I use these because vision problems, vision issues. And I really like these little small ones here. And I'm using it kind of feeling for my hole at the same time. Okay, I got it in there, got it through now. Get my thread in. And I feel comfortable doing this, y'all, because it's something I really want to show my friends or teach somebody. It's not hard to do. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I have to bag up, start where my thread broke. Okay, I'm going to stop here. Trim this. I have a trash bag right beside me, so this is how I do it. And I'm in my little small corner, my little small space that I love to come to and sew. Now I'm going slow doing this. That because back tacking and sewing back on the lines is a issue for me, but I know how to do it because I can take my time. I can take my time and get it done. Now I'm going to switch this around. since I'm on this end, and I'm going to come back. Now, I have all my lines drawn, but you also got to be mindful of the feathers you put on one side. Your next row has to have feathers on the other side too. So you govern that at least halfway if you can. Just imagine a halfway line in there and do your best. So here goes. When I make this full pass, I'm going to show y'all. You just relax and enjoy the process. And to me, this is a type of therapy. Like if I'm worried about something and it really bugging me out, I come to something I really like to do and enjoy doing. Make sure your machine is oiled up and ready before you begin. Make sure your needle is fresh and good. All right. It's fun, y'all. And this is just a practice sandwich. When I'm done with this side here, I'm going to show you my registration lines. Some of them I'm on top of, and some of them you have to stay very focused and remember. Okay, I lock that thread in and I'm going to cut that thread. Okay. Well, this is the back side. I don't know if you can see any quilting on the back side, but that's the back side. And I cut the thread, so that means I have to pull my thread up from the bobbin before I can start again. Okay. Here is that side. Maybe if I lay it this way. See that? This is the side with the feathers on using the registration lines. And if you can see the blue line here in the top of the high, this which way go? It got a hump right here. And there's a registration line right in here. And I'm trying to not overshoot this registration line. Right in here, I did get on top of that line, but I didn't go for past it. The thing is to respect those registration lines that help you to stay in the flow of creating what you're creating. Um, Again, I got this is just one half of the feather. I got to come back and now go and do this side. Side also have registration lines. I have to respect these registration lines, which gonna help me get it through. And this is the process of mixing ruler quilting with free motion quilting to get the job done. You don't have to pay anybody. You don't have to send your quilt out. You just sit down, take your time, get your drink, your favorite drink you want to drink, and sit down and enjoy what you're doing. Your time will be spent creating something beautiful. Um, Before I start this again, let me pull this. See, can I pull this thread up? There you go. Pop right up. Now if I can catch it, I don't have my little tweezers here. Got it. All right, now I'm ready to start on this other side. And I really enjoy doing this. And I wanted to share it with y'all because y'all can enjoy it too. And I know a lot of people might think that, they're going to be afraid. They nervous. They don't want to do it. Don't be afraid. I encourage you to get you 2 fat quarters, make you a sandwich, and just go for it. If you mess up, guess what? You are practicing. Oh my goodness. Hello, everybody. Um, June Hanson. Hello. Good morning, Miss Ellen and everyone. Iron Stitches. Hello. Hi. Welcome in. Glad to see you. Um, Hi Tracy. I know Tracy on here somewhere too. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello. I'm glad to have all of y'all here with me live. And again, if you haven't heard about Tuba Chat is the channel that I want to tell the world about. That if you're looking at your channel to have more subscribers or get more subscribers, please go over to Tuba Chat, subscribe, and continue to watch the channel so you'll know exactly what to do to help get other subscribers to come to your channel. Also, they do list swap, playlist swap. If you're interested in swapping playlists, you can swap your playlist. And I'm really working on building my channel. So hopefully for the end of the year or for Christmas or New Year that I could reach 1,000 subscribers. And I think I'm about 61 or 62 subscribers away. And I will appreciate anybody that will subscribe to my channel that will help me out. And I'm going on. Let me get the other side. I got my thread up to the top. So I let my presser foot down. And I do have on a quilting foot. Okay, I take a few stitches here back and forward to lock in this thread. And it's long. Okay, now on. And I do have to watch and pay attention to what I'm doing because I wear eyeglasses. Just my hand. I stop with my needle down so I can adjust my hand. And I just love this. It makes me feel good. I'm not a pro at this, and I never tell anybody I'm a pro, but I just love doing this. I really love it. And the more you practice and do it and get into it, you can speed up your pace. And I'm using a gray thread on this. It's for demo purposes and practicing. So I'm using what I had threaded into my machine. But y'all know when y'all doing something special that you wanna either sell or make it as a gift or something, you wanna do it a little extra special. But the main thing in all of this is to respect your registration line. Now I speeded up my needle a little bit here. And I also have to watch out for my straight pins I have pinned into this sample here. And I pull this one out because I'm holding it down with my hands, and I'm gonna get closer to this edge as I can get. All right. I'm not no pro at this, y'all. I haven't been sewing like this very long. I'm an old school sewer. I come from when I was 8 years old. My mama taught me to sew by hand. And I loved it. When I was 8, I loved it. So as I got a little older, started high school, I signed up for home economics. And the home economic class, they teach you your seams, and they teach you a whole lot of other stuff. They teach you dressmaking and clothes making and how to pay the bills in the house and all that too. Okay, y'all. I have a couple boo-boos here, but this is the finished feather. Can y'all see that feather? That's the finished feather. And those registration lines help me to do this. Some places, I got really close, and some of my backtracking is off just a little bit. Can you see that? The backtracking around the edge of these feathers is off just a little bit like that because I have some medical issues with my eyes, which is glaucoma, and I'm wearing glasses and using eye drops, and I'm doing my best to see the lines with the glaucoma I have, and this is the outcome. Okay. Now, as I was talking when I did these registration lines, my next registration line is right here. Can y'all see that? Now, where I'm at. Okay, with this next registration lines here, I have to in feathers in here as well in this area due to this line, and I have to respect this guideline, to make sure I watched for them so I can make the same flowing type of feathers on this side and then go back and finish it in on this side, gauging, the space I'm working in. I'm trying to use half of the space for my feather leaves so I won't overshoot the leaves and be over in the next feather row line in the way. Hello, I have some newcomers. That is Evil. Hello, Evil. It's wonderful. Thank you. June Hanson said, great job, Ellen. Thank you, June. Thank you. And I do appreciate all y'all coming in to be with me today. I know I have been under some bad viruses or stuff going around. I've been having sinus issues, and I think I got another one coming on me because they've been having my throat sore and stuff like that. But I'm going to continue to praise God and lift him up and look to him for my healing, y'all. I think I've been around some small children, y'all, that I'm going to have to watch. I love children, so that might be why I'm staying sick. So I'm going to have to watch, pay attention for that. So now I'm going to slide. No, let me get that short tail up. Okay, got it up. If I can pull it forward. Got it. Okay, got the tail up. Now I can lay it down. And now I'm going to start this other side here. And I'm going to take out this pin. And I'm going to move it down some. I move my pins as I go because I don't want to hit a pin. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and pull this bobbin thread to the top. And it's important to pull this bobbin thread to the top so you don't have knots and bird nests and lashes in the bottom of your quilt. All right, got it up. I'm showing y'all this because I have made pillows and my thread is a bit too long, so I'm going to cut it there. But I'll trim it after I get it locked in. So I'm going to go ahead and sew back and forward to lock that in. And now I'm going to fold this in. I got to follow my guideline all the way around for the spine. So here I go. And I can really see the gray thread pretty good. I always have to alternate my thread so I can see it. Like if I'm using black, I would much rather sew it white, but if you got black fabric and you want it to look good, then you might want to choose using a gray thread. And there's different variations of gray. And when it's your quilt, you just choose what you prefer to have to make it look good. I'm not going to cut the thread. I'm going to turn it around like I did before, since I made it to the end of that spine. Now, I'm going to do this side next to the row of feathers that I already completed. So as I travel on this fat quarter here, I'll just finish and keep moving down. Finish and move down. Do I have a question? June Hansen says strep throat is round, so be careful if you start in none and running a temperature. Get to the doctor. A sore throat. Oh my goodness. Can't swallow anything. Oh my goodness. My throat I can feel a little pain in my throat. And if that be the case, I'm going to urgent care today. Thank you for that, June. I appreciate it. So on this other side, I'm just going to go ahead and start my petals. Like I told you, you don't have to start off super fast. I have to adjust my foot down here though on this presser foot. And I just let it touch. And I got to remember not to overshoot my line. And I can just sit here all day and play and practice this. It just feels so right to me. I'm just filling in my space. It reminds me of crayons and coloring in a coloring book. And the smaller you quilt and make these, just take your time. You can do it. Let me be the first one to tell you, you can do it. I've watched videos of others doing it. And I mean, if you have to go watch some more videos as well, do what you're going to make you happy. Do what you need to get to where you want to be. Continue to study, continue to practice. I'm glad I'm able to be up sewing today. I just take my time and run with it. in. Okay. Cut the thread. I want to give y'all in depth showing y'all how this goes so you'll be able to do it for yourself. Okay. Here's what I got now. Okay, I have I'm over this way. I have joined together. No, this is kind of funny. Okay. This is let me point. This is the spine for that row, and this is the spine for the next row. So this is the row I just got through sewing on, and now I have to fill in this side on this spine here using the flowing feathers. But once you see how this go using the rulers and using the registration lines and stuff right in there, like you can literally do edge to edge on your domestic sewing machine. Edge to edge. And it's simple and it's easy. And I use this ruler. You can find these rulers, different rulers like this. Westerly Design have these rulers. But I'm being honest to y'all. This is a Temu ruler. I got a bunch of my rulers from Temu and they do the same purposes. And I have this marking tool I got from Amazon and it's heat erasable. When I'm done, I can take my iron and run my iron across the top and all of this will disappear. I also have another marking pen that I don't have here with me. It's a blue marking pen you get from Walmart. It's blue, it's white, blue and white. And that one is a washable, erasable marker where you can use registration lines with it as well and spritz some water on it and wipe it down. It'll go away. It'll fade. If it don't go away too good, just wash your product when you're done quilting and sewing on it, and that should take care of that. Okay, I want to get my bobbin thread up to the top again. And y'all notice I have to let down my presser foot in order for it to pick up my bobbin thread. But that's okay. I probably should have had some tweezers to catch this little tail with. Got it. Right there. Okay. Now just lay that down. Come back. Slide it back in place. And start on the other side of this fat quarter. Now, I have to hang on to these tails, thread tails, because it's important to me. I hang on them because I can't really see them too good. And to hang on to them really helps me to keep up with them. Okay. Okay, I got both tails up together. Line it back up. Set my needle back down where it was, and I go ahead on and make a few stitches back and forward to lock in that thread. Now I'm going to trim it down a little bit because I got a lot of it wrapped on my hand here. Put it in my little trash bag. And then I just start this other side again. Remember, I got to watch my space, only use half of the space. That means if I have to make smaller feathering, that's okay. Take my time and make them. Now, I have not gotten into fancy stitches where you can decorate your feathers with swirls and leaves and all the good stuff. But I do enjoy this. I really do. And I'm sharing it because I'm hoping some of my friends will enjoy it as well. Let me readjust my feet here. Let me see. Okay. My paddle feet then turned sideways on me, y'all. But I still can use it. And I just let it flow. This type of flowing and emotionless sewing does me so much good. And this is not on a frame. This is free motion. My biggest task is staying within my registration mark. All right. Now I can just to keep from cutting my thread. Glide on down this side. Take my pins out. I use pins to hold as my base. I didn't pin it. I didn't even sew base it. So now I get to come down the next spine for the next one. Stop with the needle down to readjust my hand. And I want to tell y'all the reason I'm so strongly wanting to share this with y'all is because I have a large quilt I'm about to do like this, and I'm doing it for myself because it's something I'm pretty much experimenting with, and I want to get it done just right in time for Valentine's Day. I'm doing a white, all over white fabric quilt with red thread, and y'all wouldn't believe I'm using serger thread. I got it from Walmart. I'm using this kind of thread. My machine loves this kind of thread. And this my all my feathers gonna be done with red and the fabric is white. So I'm hoping it come out pretty good. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Ooh, I apologize. I just turned around and put the thread back. I'm sorry for that. Didn't know that was coming. But yes, I'm working on a all over white fabric quilt using red thread, and if it come out okay and I like it, I know I can get a little bit bolder. I can get me some satin, white satin, or some silk thread and merge the two together using this ruler here. I done stuck it somewhere. But using the ruler, merging me some white satin or some heavy silk made out of some kind of floral or pretty flower design, and go in with some silk or satin thread if they have that available, and just flow it with some feathers. I'm sorry if I missed anybody speaking or something. 3rd of June. June Hanson says, "Do you still have your long arm to quilt your quilts with?" Um, this is it right here. Can you see that machine right there? That's it right there. That's the Qnique 15R right there. And it's on a cutie frame, and that is the original cutie frame. And yeah, quilted. I posted a quilt with some blue in it, and I did those feathers actually on that machine. But I'm gonna tell y'all honestly, I like sewing on that machine, but I love sewing on this one. I love sewing on this one more than I do that one. And I don't know why, cause I was so excited to get it, y'all. I was so excited, and once I got it, I guess it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. Going up this other side. Hmm. Even though my needle is going fast, I'm trying to maneuver. Okay, bobbin thread. So I'm gonna cut it right there. I'm gonna let this hang so I know where it stopped at. If y'all can see that little thread, I'm gonna let that hang. And what I do is go ahead and pull that to me. I come in, take out this bobbin, take the next bobbin, put it in with my thread flowing to the right, and lace it up. And I always open this little lever here on the bobbin casing, open it out like that, which it won't let the bobbin thread fall out. It won't let the thread come out. I get it in. So once I get it in, I push it in, make sure it's in good, and it don't have to click because I had that little trap door open. I go ahead and drop my presser foot, lift up my bobbin thread, and voila, I'm ready to start. I'm sorry, my something had got me jumping off. I hope it connect back. I'm gonna have to make this try to hurry up here. Trim this thread. No. Okay. So I had some that did come to the top from the bobbin, so I just trim all of that off. Drop my needle back down in that same place. Pull it back up. Get this thread to the top. Now I do have to work my roller for my needle down here to get it to be where it needs to be. Now cut some of this because it's way too much. And lock in my thread again. I'm holding everything down, so I locked it in. Come back. And keep going. Just make sure I just take my time around off the end of my feather. Sometimes backtracking them is very, very difficult. But remember the overshooting process. Mm. And sometimes I do so too fast and too hard, but you just have to accordingly to the speed that you can do it at. Everybody sews a little different. And it be feeling so good to me, I will mash on it sometimes. Okay, this is an area my registration marks is not in here, but I'm going to pretend they are here. Pretending they are there is very, very good. It just shows when you don't need your registration mark that you really be paying attention to what you're doing. All right. Now I made it to the end. Can y'all see all of this? Now, in practicing make with these sandwiches like this, once you get done, you can make a pillar at the sandwich. You can make a wall hanging out of the sandwich. You can make a lot of different stuff out of these sandwiches. It really encourages me to keep going. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come back down my feather spine. Come all the way back down. Okay. I done cut these tails. They'll get cut now. Okay. Now I'm gonna go up the other side on this feather. Thank you, Heather. Okay. Now I'm doing this. I'm gonna use this probably as a wall hanging somewhere to just look at and keep reminding myself, anything you want to do, go for it. Just give it a try. It ain't gonna be perfect, no way. If you're striving for it to be perfect, then this the wrong channel. I'm not perfect, but I do recommend not giving up and go after anything that you want to try and do. I'm kind of slowing down a little bit because I thought I would have had some space to add my name or something to the top of this. And I still might have a little space. And on this side, I don't have any registration marks like I had on the first few. I do have some more quilting rulers, but I haven't used them yet. I know y'all have heard the ruler called the bunny ears. I have those. I have the circles, but I have kind of small circles. I don't have the large circles. In my sewing and quilting years, I use a saucer from the kitchen if I have to. If I got to have a nice circle, I can use a coffee cup. But when I go to make pebble stones, I just do it. Go for it. I guess that'll be it. Let me lock in that thread. And now I did this final line. I'm knocking down thread. I go ahead and sew this edge down. Most of the time I put on my presser feet, the regular presser feet, and do this. And as I do it, the feed dog will pull it on through. All right. I'm sorry. I do apologize if I missed somebody comment. Give me a few minutes. And if you're asking a question, just put it in there again. When I can see the screen, and I'll see can I answer it for you. Now I'll wait till I'm done to sew down these edges, like basting them, but I'm using my same regular stitches. And I'm going over this. This is all done live. This is not a recording. Ooh. And I stuck myself live. And it hurt it. Well, at least I'm not bleeding. This edge got a little. And I do encourage y'all, get you some fat quarters. You want to practice? Dollar Tree got them for $1.25. Practice on a bargain. Now you can get your rulers from your choice of place. Amazon have a few, Temu have a few, and yes, I got mine from Temu. All done. Look at that. Do that look okay? Come in a little bit. Hope the pictures you can pick it up. It fills in everything. It fills it in, and it's flowing, slightly flow you get. I done drawed this, I don't know how many times. I just draw it out. I even had a drawing on my wall, and it wouldn't stay. It kept falling down and falling down, but I have it somewhere. Only thing I do now is take some scissors, trim around my main part. And I used the little foam stuff here for my bedding on this one because it's a wall hanging. I got this foam at Joann's Fabric, and I caught it on sale, or I had a coupon, a 50% off coupon, and I got it half off, and it was very, very reasonable. Only thing about Joann's, you have to be careful. You have to look for stuff that's not on sale, because if you find something on sale, I'm thinking now the coupon won't apply to it. I used to drive all the way from Mississippi to Indiana just to come to that Joann store. I love me some Joann fabrics. Now I'm looking for places like wholesalefabric.com, and where I can find fabric. I even look on Facebook Marketplace for different people selling fabric from fabric they had stashed up. Even if it's upholstery fabric. I like upholstery fabric. I'm going to have to trim it again, but I took some of the fussy off of it. And the reason I'm going to have to trim it again, because this section here, as you can see, the two fat quarters got to meet and line up. So I'm going to have to sew this on the back which gonna give me a registration line on the front when I'm done, and then I can trim out the area that is not needed or wanted. So this is the complete project. What y'all think about it? Let me know. Is it something you think you would love to try? Um, Sewing Sensation by Shady Susan. Hello. She said, "Good afternoon, Miss Ellen. How you doing? I'm so happy to see you here." So Terry, hello. I'm glad to see you too. Hello, Miss Ellen. Hi. I'm so glad to see all of y'all here. And I thank y'all for being here with me through this whole process. And again, if anybody is looking to grow their subscribers to their YouTube channel or whatever channel you own, if you're on Facebook or got a Facebook group and you want to grow it, please hop on over and subscribe to Tuba Chat. Tuba Chat is the channel that will get you going and get you started and help build your subscribers. I know a lot of channels looking to add on to get to 10,000, 10,000. I'm just trying to get to that first 1,000. If I can get there for Christmas, that'll be the best present I can get. And I thank each and every one of y'all for being here with me. I thank y'all for joining, asking questions, join in. And I will probably have a few more projects similar to this that I will be doing later on coming up, but stay tuned and stay with me as this winter season is here upon me, and I know I will be having a few issues, but that's with colds and viruses and stuff going around, so I'm trying to stay on top of that. If like Miss June was telling me to go to the doctor because it could be strep throat, and I've been having some pain and sinus issues. But before it got too bad, I really wanted to do this live because I haven't been able to do a live from being sick all the time. And most of it is through colds, sinus infection, viruses, stuff like that, that really gets me down. And a lot of time it get me so down I don't be wanting to share because I be sick so much. So Terry was saying, take care, Miss Ellen. We'll look, we'll look, where was I? Forward to the next one. Thank you, so Terry. She said, I'm so sorry. Prayers for you. It is all around us. It sure is all around. So I asked, do y'all like it? Do y'all like this type of quilting? It's a sort of universal way of mixing quilting rulers with free motion quilting. So you can take your quilt rulers and blend it with free motion quilting and get some stunning turnouts. Okay, that'll be all for me today. If anybody have any questions or want to contact me or ask me any questions, I'll put my email in the description of this video. You are more than welcome to shoot me an email or message or share pictures with me of a product that you have done. I thank you for coming in. Please give me the thumbs up on this video. It'll help if I can say the algorithm. I'm trying to say that word. So it'll help that build up so my video will reach out to others that may be looking for something like this. Thank you all. I appreciate it. I'm going to say bye now. Y'all have a good day, okay? So Tara was saying, I love the quilting. Oh, thank you. Yes. If I can, algorithm. Okay. I'm struggling with that word, but that's what I'm trying to say. Thank y'all for watching. Do have a blessed day. Bye now. Bye, everyone. Hope to see you on your